Right, welcome everybody. Here we are back on Western Wilds. This is our 0 to $16 million challenge, and last time I played in here, I streamed it, but I figured I'd just come back and make a video. If it's first time watching this, what we did is we started with the base game stuff, and took our $100,000 that they gave us, and used all of the stuff, the equipment that you get, suffered through it, and finally got to where we are right now, which we've got some pretty good stuff, got some pretty big equipment now. So 3 tractors, and then like I said, we bought this one. This is the newest one. I just bought this one not too long ago. We're up to 2 combines. We just bought the last, we just upgraded the combine in the last episode of the live stream. I've done quite a bit since then. Just trying to get this done. And as you can see over here, if you have watched any of them, you can see I've finally got this all cleaned up. We added more fields in. We got those all done. Everything's been replanted. The fields all south of where I'm at right now are all new. They've all been added back. They've all been made in and then planted one time. These fields are all the old ones here. A couple of them down on the end down here were new. So if you remember, we bought quite a bit of land, and then this is the first actual round on a lot of it. So these 2 big fields over here we got, they're massive fields, and I've got a combine running in each of them. Like I said, we upgraded and bought one more combine. So right now we did it all in soybeans. I'm going for the maximum amount of money. I don't know what happened here. We'll have to get this dude back to work over here. But we're going for the maximum amount of money. I think it's going to be a huge payout because the soybeans pay really, really well at the train yard. So we should be getting like 2 or 3, I don't know, maybe even 4 million. I'm kind of hoping for about $3 million. But we'll see. We had a lot of we had a whole bunch of actual wood chips, and that's how we bought the other combine. This is the original one here, the Fent. The other combine is the Massey. We bought it. But as you can see, we still got this field. This one was an older field, but it was our biggest, and this is now our biggest. So lot to go. There's a lot of money left in these fields on a lot of harvesting. The whole plan is what we're gonna do here. Trying to get these finished up, get these 3 fields harvested, and once they're harvested, we're gonna go sell. And once we get everything sold, the plan is to build our farm, because that was the whole idea of this, was to kind of play from scratch. But I mean, we actually played with the base, so we actually had somewhat of a farm. But I still don't have any grain beds. I still don't have a grain truck. I just use the little crate boxes, which they work fantastic, and that's how we've been going. So there's definitely some more upgrades, but like I said, we did have a lot of upgrades. So if you have watched this series, you're gonna see here in a minute. We'll go run through them here real quick, and you'll see just what upgrades we did get. Like I said, both combines. We have 2 combines now. They're both just 7 PLs. They're nothing great big and extravagant. Like I said, they were the cheapest combine, but 2 decent cheap combines are way better than just one. So, and I would love to have a better, the bigger one, like a 10T or something. But just trying to be as cost efficient as we can, get as much as we can, and that's where we've so far. That's where we've what we've done. I don't know what's going on here, why he stopped, but so it's worked out pretty good. And up to this, and I'm hoping, like I said, I'll probably pause the video here and then just kind of bring you up, let some stuff happen and get a little bit more work done. and bring you back in here in just a little bit. But I'll get this combine emptied out here, and we will go. Actually, we'll finish this run and put him to work in another field. But then we'll go over and we'll kind of take a look at what's going on. Like I said, we're planning to build the farm now. I'm planning to lay it out. All the money that we make with this with this run right here, we are going to we're gonna build a farm. So where all our stuff sits outside. We don't have a barn. Don't have to get crazy excessive, but like I said, we don't have a bins. We don't have any way to store anything, which we've been selling everything straight out. So what I've been doing has been working, using the boxes, the crate boxes, and then just haul them all. That's been working fine because I've been selling everything out the second we get it anyway. Because, well, I mean, we've been trying to upgrade our farm and get as much money as we can, and we've done pretty good so far. Like, this would be, is this the third? Some of these fields, like these fields here are brand new, I think, these two, but some of these are on the third run or fourth run. Maybe it's the fourth run now. I don't even know, but I wanted to come in here and get this done. I kind of let it go for a little bit. I haven't made too many videos lately. I've been messing more with shorts and stream just because it's easier to do. Because I kind of shorter on time. But this is the project I started. Some of you watch it. Maybe some of you don't. Maybe some of you don't care. But it's kind of more of a project I started, and I really want to just finish it. You got the new DLC coming out. If you went through any of the library of videos that I have, you'll know that I'm big fan of the logging. So definitely when that comes out, gonna be doing some logging. Gonna be a lot of logging videos coming out, and probably gonna spend quite a bit of time on there. I did do I did some community polls to see what everybody wants to see, and a lot of them are coming back as farm build. And that works out great because this is, like I said, this series here, that's the whole idea. It was we were going to buy the whole northern part of the map, which we own this half. We own half of it, and build a farm and do 16, and basically we were going to work to 16 million. We own everything. We don't lease nothing. So everything that you see is ours. So that was another thing. No money mods, no nothing. We had to work for everything that we got. And it was quite a grind. We're at about 31 hours playing on this map. All these fields were made by scratch. We didn't use any paint texture. Made every single one of them with that plow. And I can prove it too, because you can look at them and see that they are not straight. They're very crooked. Very, very much crooked. But that's kind of the update right now. We still got these two big fields to go and finish this one. A substantial amount of soybeans. Like I said, I'm hoping to get about 3 million. I'll probably, like I said, probably pause the video and then get to work and bring you back in, and we'll sell. And then the next step is going to be to build we're going to build a farm. So once we sell out, then we'll come back and build the farm. We might make that another episode to build a farm. But for right now, we're going to go ahead and I'm going to pause it. I'm going to get a little bit more work done. And then we're going to, hopefully, I'll bring you back in and we'll go sell. And we'll see what kind of money we got. That way we can see what we got to work with. But I'll bring you guys back in here in a little bit. Alright, everybody, we got you, bringing you back in here. So all our crate boxes are full. And now we're just going to directly haul from the field and just cash it out. We're in the last field right now. It's going to take us a little bit because it's a really, really, really big field. But I figured I'd just go ahead and just sell it out because I mean I don't have anywhere else to put it. I don't really want to go get more boxes. So we got seven full crate boxes. We have 350,000 liters of soybeans. This was 20. This trailer holds 25,500. So you're gonna see what kind of money we're gonna make right here. We're gonna make. We just made about what, 250,000. Let's see when it finally catches up. See what it got. What did we make? So $243,000. We made a $30,000 environmental score. So we did pretty darn good. And we did everything by the book as far as the environmental part. We did everything we were supposed to do with the precision farming. So we're gonna net some really, really large gains. I mean, we just got $30,000 off this little trailer. We've got 350,000 liters over there. So we're probably gonna bank. We may potentially make $500,000 just on our precision farming bonus. So we're looking at, I'm hoping, I don't even know how many times it's going to take us to empty this out. Like I said, we got a combine over there full. This one's probably getting close to full. Yep, he's pretty much full right now. So we've took one full trailer load out of here, and that's what it took to get our last crate box full. That was our first load that we just hauled out. 25,500, and then we're gonna go ahead and we'll get both of these combines emptied again. Since it's a quick run, we'll just go ahead and take it. So we're looking at probably making another 300,000 off of that. So this field right here alone may very well net us, I don't know, we'll probably easily make over $1 million on this field, I would think, alone. So we'll just see. That's good though. That's what we need. We need the money. We have half the map bought. We want the whole map, the whole upper part of the map. I guess that's not near as important as getting to our goal of $16 million. And that's as a total whole. I'm not in a hurry to get to 16 million. But next, we're building the farm is next. So whatever money we make with this, we probably won't spend it all, but we're definitely going to start on building a farm because we don't have any barns. We're going to keep, we got the little trailer. We're going to keep it. That's just going to stay as our base house. I'm not going to upgrade that. But we need some barns. We don't have any. We don't have any bins. We've only ever done straw once. And pretty much soybean, all the rest, because it pays the most in the game. I mean, even though it's a little unrealistic to pay you out $9,000, yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and stay with it because it makes us the most money the quickest. So, but we don't have any bins. We don't have any way to store it. Honestly, don't really need to store it, but we probably will because it would just be a little bit more convenient than running back and forth and putting them little bitty boxes. We don't have a semi, so we need a semi. We need a trailer. We'll probably wind up with like the Super B or something because it holds the most. Unless I use a modded trailer, may do that. There's a mod that we have where you can pull multiple trailers, so we can pull 3 or 4 trailers behind us. So we'll be able to have over 100,000 liters. But then again, I don't know how well that's going to work when it comes to selling because it'd be really hard to get that all in there. Don't have an auger wagon. So there's still some things that we don't have, but we do have one big drill. I kind of wanted one more big drill, but honestly, like I said, I don't think we would even need the rest of the map to get to our goal of 16 million. Because, like I said, we're about ready to get to 600,000. We had like 90, I think 90,000 is what we had. So we're gonna see here. Let's see what we get. This is gonna be pretty much a mirrored image of what we just got, I would say. So won't be no surprise there. Yeah. We gotta move over a little bit, I guess. But that's I don't know, that's kind of something I've been looking forward to. Like I said, that's going to be a whole different episode. We're not going to build the farm. We may just get this field finished out, and then maybe maybe haul all the crate boxes over here. It's going to be pretty tough because, as you can see, we already had one pop up. He's full. The other ones are both going to be full by the time we get back. So this is pretty much just going to keep us moving right here. So this is going to make us at, see, 25,005. So we're just going to say 25. So 50, 75. We took 75,000 liters out of this field. There it is, still going. So what are we going to get? Okay, our environmental score, 29,000. All right, doing good. So that's $60,000 that netted off of doing the precision farming the correct way, doing everything that it wanted us to do. 60,000 bucks so far off of just doing what it wants. So that's pretty awesome. And it's going to amount to a huge amount of money. And even with the wood too, doing the grinding, because I've ground up a lot. When we first started this, we were doing some logging, and then I bought the really good grinder that you can get in the mod hub, and just obliterated everything, and just got to where it was just easier to do that, because with the crate boxes, they hold 50,000, and I was getting to where I could put the yeah, I'm just going to drive through the field. But we took a full trailer load of them. I think we had 400,000 or 500,000 liters of just a wood chip from where it ground all those trees up over there. That was on our property over those by the farm, and where we did some clearing so we could actually build. And that was enough money to buy this other combine, the Massey combine. So we made 500,000 off of that, and I think we got $30,000 or $40,000 on our environmental score there too. So the precision farming, even though it is a little bit ornery, it takes a little extra work depending on how you play. But if you do it right, where you got to do all the lime, and you got to have all that extra stuff, and then you got to spray, and then buy the spot spray and everything else, and upgrade your tractors, it costs a lot of money. But as you can see, I've already made $60,000 from it. And I would say we'll probably, I get it, just averaging it out if it does the same thing, because those boxes over there, the crate boxes, they hold 50,000. So if the environmental score is working kind of like the same, I'm going to say that we're going to get 60,000 on environmental score per actual crate box. And like I said, we've got 7 of them. So if that's the case, we're looking at probably, I don't know, we're looking at a substantial amount, maybe even $1 million just in our environmental score money. So pretty awesome. Like I said, we're gonna really bank in this time. Like I said, this field here, we've already we're just shy of 600 because we had about 90. So we're easily gonna break, I'm gonna say $2 million off of this. I had kind of guesstimated, or estimated that rather, that we were going to make about $3 million off of this harvest, but I think I really messed up, and I don't think we're even close, because I think we're going to make $2 million off of just this field alone. And then, like I said, I do have a little bit of straw in a box to get rid of, and I do have, I think, 30 or 40,000 of wood chips left to sell too. So there's some money there to be made too. Not anything like what we're going to make with the soybeans, but it's still all money. And once we get this field lined out here, we may do that and load all those crate boxes up and bring them and see what that's going to net us total. Hopefully I can get this on here. I got it all kind of messed up. There we go. But trying to keep up with all these combines, it's hard to be able to get our crate boxes over here. The only thing that's kind of the bad deal with the crate boxes is you got to dump everything in this auger. So You can only stack a couple of them up, so it'll take quite a while to get all the actual soybeans sold out. I don't know. We might be able to stack up 4. We'll just see. I don't know. I never tried, so I don't know how many we can stack up. I've never had that many to sell at once. That's pretty awesome. Like I said, we're almost at, we're at what, 269,000, give or take, about 269,000, $269,500 is what we are at. Every little trailer load that we got. Like I said, they should be about done. We're just gonna let them fill up. Let's just go ahead and yeah, they'll be done here in just a minute. So here's what we got. Like I said, this is all our crate boxes here. So no, I told you wrong. We got 8. 8, no, 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. We have 9 of them. Oh wow. So we've got 100, 200, 300, 450,000 liters. And then we've got almost 50,000 straw, and wood chips is 37. So we're going to go ahead and get these loaded up. And we're just going to take these over there. And this is going to kind of be a little project that we work on while we're still trying to keep our combines running in the field. Which we're about done with that. Like I said, they're moving along pretty good. We've made some really good progress. And when you're starting out from scratch too, these here, I might do a little review on them. I mean, there's nothing really much to talk about, but they are just super duper handy. They hold 50,000. There is options. You can get them like a little more realistic size if you want, but it's just super handy. I mean, when you're starting out early, you don't have anywhere to put your stuff. You just dump your grain on the ground if you don't want to sell it right then. Well, these right here are just a way better option than doing that because they hold a lot. And what's even better is, well, you can pick them up. So it's perfect. You can pick them up, carry them, load them. As you can see, I'm doing here. No problems whatsoever. So these are definitely worth having, especially in early on when you don't have no money to get bins or anything like that. And they'll just sell out. Like there's another pallet options too in the mod hub, but these here you just drop them basically and you leave them. So whenever you go to the sell point, you just drop them and pretty much just drive off. And then once they're empty, the actual boxes will just disappear. So what have we got going on here? That's for the truck. There's our trailer. Okay, here we go. So we'll go ahead and we'll get this thing over here closer. We'll go drive to our tractor. And we can sell the straw here, and all of the soybeans will be sold here. The actual wood chips, we'll have to take them over to the other side of the map, which we're not too worried about that right now. We'll just get over here. I'm going to drive to the field again. I know you're not supposed to do that, but I tend to do that. That's why I turn off crop disruption, because I don't like it for one, and for two, I like to drive to the fields. It's quicker. Whatever's the fastest and most efficient is what I like to do. But sometimes I do try to stay out of the field like you're supposed to. But just like up here, I can't help it because they're actual, unless I get in the combines and move them, that's just where the auger pipe's at. So we're just going to drive in the field to empty it. So, but here we go. Anyway, we've got that full loaded. We're going to get this loaded again. So here's another $260,000 that we're going to get. Looks like maybe one more turn, maybe, after this. So as you can see, I don't know. I don't know if it'll be one more turn or not. Maybe two. It may take them 2 more. We'll see. Maybe another 50,000 liters left. We'll just see how that works out. But this is going to break us over a mil. So we're going to be pushing up 1.2 million. I'm gonna say 1.5 is what we'll be. I thought maybe we'd make 2, but I don't know if we're gonna make 2 million off of this one or not. So we'll get our truck over there. We'll wait. I don't know. We may just go ahead and sell out. Yeah, we should easily be able to get that 2 million mark. Basically 3 trailer loads. So this is gonna put us over. There'll be 2 more. So yeah, we're gonna break 2 mil, I think. No problem on this one. And that truck, I don't even know how much is on there, because each box, let's see, so you figure 260. So each box is going to be worth almost $500,000 a piece with the environmental score as well. Saying that it's going to be double because what the trailer is. So yeah, so 500,000 times each one of those boxes. So, and that's a guesstimate. That's a rough guesstimate because it may be a little more, maybe a little less. I don't know. But so we have, what did we come up with? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of them. So we had 8. Is that what we had? We had 8. We have 9. Well, either way, let's just say 1, 2, 3, 4. So 2 million. 2.5, 3, 3.5, 4, 4.5. So I'm gonna say $4.5 million right there. Guessing. And then right here, like I said, so, and we're gonna make, I think, 2 mil off of this one. Close. Nah, it shouldn't even be close. Should be pretty easy. Should be an easy 2 million. And I'm gonna say on the truck, counting the straw, I'm gonna say that truck's loaded with $4 million worth of goods. So this is gonna be a $6 million harvest, and probably spend $1 mil or 2, probably 2, maybe even 3. I don't know, on our farm build. Shouldn't be too bad because I want to build I want to build the really big barn. So that's like the $350,000 barn. Bins, I'm not really sure what I'm going to do with that. If we stay with soybean, we're going to have a pretty high capacity because the littlest, the cheapest bins don't even hold enough. We may do the AGI pack probably, and then we should be able to stockpile enough that way. That, and I kind of like them AGI bins. We'll see though. We might do the auger style like this, or we might just do the drive-in job. I don't know. We'll see how that works out. So we got, combines are almost full. We gotta get this dumped out. Like I said, we're gonna get back to it. Just doing this. We'll bring our truck over here in a minute. And should be 2 more rounds. So they should be just about, they're going to be really close to just about full when we get back. And what's that going to put us at? Cool. So, yeah. Let's see. They're almost full. So we'll get them, get them emptied out. And I'm kind of hoping that they got one more round. I don't know if we're going to make 2 million. It's getting close. Getting really close. Because we're going to put another 260 in. It's close. Yeah, I don't know. They'll probably be done after this. So we might not make our 2 mil mark, but we'll be close. So get this emptied out. Go over and get that one. And then by the time we empty this out, these two should be done. They should have this filled done, or almost done, or really close to done. I may have to empty one out just so we can finish it up. We're going to cash it in. Then, like I said, we'll see what we got. See how much money we actually made. It's been a lot of work too. You can see the fields are all kind of crooked and everything. There's a couple times I fell asleep, like over there, making that field over there. I actually, you kind of see it way over there. I fell asleep and I was driving in the woods. But I didn't want to use any of the paint. I wanted to do it all myself, because that was the whole point of this whole deal, is doing everything that you could. I mean, I hire workers out, but I didn't want to use the paint texture, because that's actually, there's a texture in here in this map, this one, and then No Man's Land. You can just paint the fields, and you don't have to worry about doing all this. And then actually on PC, if you wanted to, you could actually plant your field was just using the commands. You wouldn't even have to do it. But I want to do everything like you're supposed to do. And it's been a long road to this point. Like I said, I've got almost 31 hours in right now. But it's been rewarding, because I've had to do everything and play it the right way, and it's a lot more challenging. But once you get to this point where we're at now, even though the prices are still pretty high, even if it was only like half of what it is, we would still be doing really, really, really good. Because it seems like to me the first 15 hours of any new game save is a little rough. It's a little tough if you don't use any money mods, and you only use the money allowed available to you, even including a bank loan. I consider that okay, because in real life you're going to take a bank loan. Ain't nobody got kind of money to start a farm. You got to get money somewhere, and that's just a mechanic in the game, and I feel that that's okay. Now, I didn't do that here. We didn't loan any money. We didn't borrow no money. Just started with the 100,000 that it gave us, the little bitty farm and the little cruddy tractors that you start with. So it's a little rough to get going, but once you get going, you're going. Like I said, we've got enough money now to buy a better part of the other part of the map. And yeah, I see our harvest is going down. It was 240, now it's 239. So we're still gonna do pretty good though. So one more wagon load, 266, so 1.7 million minus 90, so 1.8 or 1.6. That's close. It's gonna be really close. I don't think we're gonna make that 2 million mark, but you know, this field here still made us over $1 million. Well, actually, that would have been 2 million, because I took one full load out, so we would already be at 1.7 right now. And then once these two get full again, we'll have another 260,000. So that would have put us really close to the 2 mil mark. So yeah, $2 million field right here. Oh, we're gonna have a conflict right here. Watch. Oh, are they gonna pass? Oh wow, that's close. Look at that. See, he's full. He's just gonna have to wait. Let's get this one emptied out. And that one's gonna come up here, and like I said, hopefully he empties out. Hopefully we got enough. We probably won't have enough room for all this, but that's okay. We'll get him emptied out. He can take off, and then the other one, then we'll get him emptied out. So we'll do that. Let them get finished. The other one will easily make it, so we'll just get down here. We'll run on down here, and we'll just keep him going if we can. I don't know why, but for some reason it's not showing the grain in them always. So I don't know what the deal is there. Just a little glitch, I guess. Hopefully we can, like I said, we can get these guys done. If you do play on console, if you play on PC, it really doesn't matter because you can just use that, turn the speed limit thing off. And if you know how to mod a little bit, you can easily increase the speeds of your machines tenfold. Okay, they're going to crash into each other. We'll just let them crash. And that's pretty much that. So, alright, let's go get this dumped off. Come back and get our pickup. We're going to cash in. Let's see what we made. All total. And then it'll be time to be building a farm. And that's going to be... I don't think I'm going to get crazy with it, but like I said, definitely looking forward to that. Definitely need a big building. Some silos, some fertilizer, all kind of good stuff. Fuel tanks. And just a nice place to store stuff would be great. Because if you followed this series, you know I've dumped a lot of stuff on the ground. I had to buy that loader, that little bitty cloth loader. I bought it because I had so many wood chips on the ground and straw. I guess I could have bought an auger, but it's just easier with that loader. And just really had a big mess. And loaded it all up and then put it in the crate boxes. But here we go. Final load off of this field. There's a little bit left in them combines, but it just probably ain't too much. So I'm not too worried about it. We'll just take that and throw it in the trailer and leave it in this trailer, and then we'll bring our truck over here. Get our combines emptied out real quick, and we'll bring our truck over here and we'll start throwing those pallets on here. And see what we get. See what we can get. See how many we can stack up. Because you can stack them on top of each other and they'll basically dump into each other. It's a little bit slow, but it does work. So let's get this over here. See 28,131. So yeah, it's going down now. Because it was 240. We were getting 240 for income. And we were getting almost 30,000 for that. So yeah, we're losing. It's starting to drop. Price is starting to drop because we're flooding the market. So this next one it'll be continuous, so it won't be a big price drop. So that'll be nice. We're gonna go over here and get our combines because I think one of them's still hired. So we'll get them emptied out, and then we're gonna run over here and take this truck, and we're gonna start getting that set up. Takes a little bit because, like I said, it's a whole lot to dump out, but hopefully we can stack all the boxes on it, and then we'll just leave them, and we will move to the we'll move over to the I don't know what it is, that other side of the map where you dump the wood chips at. That's a little bit of money too, so it's just all about basically selling out everything that we got. This guy here, he can just quit because we're done. Let me get this over here. So these things worked out pretty good. These are the littlest, the 7PL is the littlest, cheapest combine that is available from Fendt. And it worked out okay. I didn't see a difference between the 8PL and the 9PL other than horsepower, but I don't know. I didn't see where that really mattered. Well, anyway, that's that. So we'll get over here. Let's get our truck, and then it's time to see what kind of money we're gonna make. Get these here cashed in. It should be really, really, really good. I'm hoping for... I don't know, like I said, I just kind of threw it out there. I thought I would make $3 million off the whole thing, $3 to $4 million, but We almost made 2 off of this one, so it should be really good. But here we go, $450,000 or 450,000 liters of soybean, and we are getting right just shy of $260,000 per 25,000. So should be $520,000 a box. Would have been more, but like I said, as you sell, the more you sell, the lower it goes. It's just the way it is. But nothing you can do about it. I guess I could have waited, but nah, he wants to wait. Let's see. So we'll get this right here. We'll just, I think you can set one up higher. Yeah, so we'll do that. Why in the world would we do that? That's weird. Okay, we'll move that down because it's messing that up. Put that there. It's just going to keep messing our deal up there. So you take that and you can stack, should be able to stack this one on top of it. Oh. Like this. There, now we just don't want to let it run out because then it kind of like be resetting your environmental score. So we're going to run this down here. I say we are. We'll put this up here and then this thing will sell out. Yeah. So that's the only bad thing about the boxes. They're pretty slow. Like I said, you can see we're at 38,000, so pretty slow. Unfortunately, like I said, the auger, I guess probably should have bought more augers, but I wonder if I can put them up there. Can we do that? Just dump it straight into the train car? I wonder if I can do that. I can't get it up there. Let's do that. He's about empty. We're still going, still going, still going, still going. So we'll bring you back here. Like I said, we're going to go ahead and pause. It's going to take us a little bit here to get all this sorted out. I'll bring you back here right at the end of it, and we'll see. We'll see what we ended up with. Here we are, guys. We're getting down to the very last part. We got 7,500, well, and counting. So we're almost empty. As you can see, we're at 6.4 million, and we'll see what our environmental score is going to be. It was kind of all over the place because the boxes kept moving, and then it would like start and stop and reset. But we'll see. Let's see what we get here. This was a really good payout, all in total. And we'll see what all we ended up with here. So 3,830 or 383. Let's see, what was it? What did it say? 411,265 environmental score. And like I said, that wasn't really accurate because it kept I couple my boxes fell over and so it wasn't perfectly accurate, but that's pretty good. Like I said, $6.5 million is what we got on that harvest. We probably got the tiny bit left in the trailer, so they ain't worth much, but that was a substantial harvest, so we'll be able to build a really nice farm, and that's going to be the next episode that we do. We're going to be building a farm because, like I said, we're going to have to replant everything, and then we may buy some more ground. So I would say our next actual big harvest will probably net us probably pretty close to our target of getting to $16 million. So maybe a couple more turns and we're going to be at 16 million. So this money here, we're going to build our farm and then probably buy a little bit more upgrades. And then from there on out, we may do some land, and then it's just going to be farm. We're going to go for the gold, hit that 16 million mark. And then we'll wrap this here series up. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed it. See where we're at. And if you followed the path, if you haven't seen them all, there's 7 or 8 actual video episodes, and there's 2 streamed episodes. So go check them out and get caught up, and you can see how we got to where we're at right now. But thanks for watching.